I started wrestling probably when I was like 6 or 7. My dad wrestled in college, and so he kind of introduced me to the sport. And of course, as a little kid, you really don't know what you're doing. You're just kind of out there rolling around. I really don't feel like I bloomed until maybe my junior or senior of high school, to when I really started going out and winning a lot of national tournaments and making world teams and things like that.
Tanner wrestled for Mike Davies, who was the captain of the national championship team in 1988 at Arizona State. So his coach called me when I was coaching the Olympic team and said, hey, I have a guy here that you may want to take a look at to come to the Olympic Training Center. So we brought Tanner out after he graduated high school, and he lived at the U.S. Olympic Training Center in Colorado Springs for a year and a half. So that's where Tanner and I's relationship started.
I competed in the 2012 Olympic trials. At the time I was 18, and the guy who ended up winning the weight class and going to represent the United States was, I think, 28. So it was a big age difference there. He'd graduated from college already. I had yet to even go to college. So I didn't make the team. He ended up winning an Olympic gold. After I didn't make the Olympic team, I went and I served a 2-year mission for my church in Uganda. It's definitely a different experience, one of the best experiences of my life for sure. It teaches you a lot of responsibility. It's just totally different. I mean, if you can imagine a different lifestyle, different food, different social atmosphere than we have here, it just teaches you to adapt. You definitely view and appreciate the small things more than you did previous to your mission.
Tanner's path is what people would call, non-traditional. Where most kids come out of high school and they go right into college and they wrestle and go on to Olympic glory. Tanner's a 23-year-old freshman, and so he comes with a lot of wisdom and experience. He comes from a tremendous wrestling background.
Previous to my mission, I had taken a recruiting visit to ASU, and it just wasn't the time or the place for me. So when Coach Jones took the head coaching job, he started to email me when I was on my mission, just saying, hey, I'm here, we're interested in having you come here. And so I took a recruiting visit here, and the atmosphere was different now, and it was a lot better fit for me. Definitely in terms of maturity and in terms of responsibility, that's something I definitely gained when I was on my mission. It definitely helps me here a lot more than if I'd come here right after high school. If anybody has talked to somebody who's been on a mission or who has been on a mission themselves or heard really anything about a mission, they know it's extremely disciplined. And that definitely helps with being a student athlete because, one, it helps you to discipline your schoolwork. You know that you need to stay on top of it, especially if you have a demanding degree like engineering. And at the same time, sports is all about discipline. I definitely think that my mission helped me in that aspect.
His goals haven't changed, that he still wants to be a national champion, a world Olympic champion, and be a strong member of his faith and his church. So I think he's done all of those things well, and Tanner's a vital part of what we're trying to do here at Arizona State.
I definitely strive for perfection in almost everything I do. My first semester, I got a 4.0, which was good. It was the goal I set out to do. Of course, I'm going to try and continue to achieve that goal throughout the rest of my time here at ASU. Being a student athlete-wise, I don't think you can't set the goal anything less than a national champion. If you set yourself shorter than that, you're only setting yourself up for failure.